There it is. Right on time. Good. Excellent. Very good. And very good. Wait, what the hell? Hold on. Oh, that's what that was. Okay, got it. There we go. Okay. We're ready. Yeah. Alright, guys. We're ready now. Hi. How y'all doing? Me again. But I'm sure y'all know that already. Now it is Tuesday, which means y'all know what game it is today. And no, it's not Resident Evil. Alright, I'm gonna boot up the game and then we'll get started. I first gotta open Steam. There we go. Hmm. Let me go back to, there we go. Also, chat, I want to show y'all something. If I can. Right here, chat. I just bought Firewatch recently. It was on good sale because it was $3.99, and I believe the original price is $19.99. So $3.99. So it was on 80%, which is a pretty good bargain if you ask me for Steam sale. Y'all know I gotta play this after I beat Resi 2, the remake. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you before we get started on the game. So now we can get into the game for real this time. Love that soundtrack though. I'm just gonna close Steam for a minute. There we go. I have closed Steam. We're ready to play. Now before we go into Sandbox, I always do FPS Invasion. It's a little skill thing I like to do to test myself. I always like Jungle Island, so we're going with this one. By the way, if y'all want my socials, I did post a new post on YouTube. It's not a video, it's under the posts. It's under the post page, so yeah, there's my socials if y'all need them. You want to check them out. I'm thinking on starting fresh for my main YouTube channel, but like I said, more on that in the post if you look at my main YouTube channel post page. But yeah, let's get into the game. I see we got us some soldier boys here. And I was the one right here the whole time. I was the one right here the whole time, so that makes sense.
For freedom!
For freedom indeed, my brothers.
For America!
Watch your six.
What the hell? Wi-Fi, don't be shitting the bed. Okay, you're fine when it comes to loading this thing. Alright, so we need to find some zombos to kill. There's the zombos. Already this is reminding me of playing Resident Evil 2. And you can see why. It's also got some COD zombie elements. Now, I've never played COD Zombies. Or any COD games in general. I think I did play a bit of one, but that must have been a long time ago, because I can't remember it. Come on, you undead fuckers. Let's go. I'm gonna teabag them. Teabag, 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 teabag. Real mature, Justy. Real mature. Alright, I'm just gonna check over here, make sure there's no zombies. Come on, damn it. Great tactic, Justy, running straight to the stairs where the zombies can get to you. Great gaming tactics by Justy, everyone. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you all. They're dead. Hi, Slime. How you doing? Oh, shit. Oh, game, don't do this now. Don't do this now. Thank you. We good? We good? We good? Okay, I think we're good. I'm good, how are you, buddy? I'm doing good, Slime, just playing some Ultimate Epic Battle Sim. This is the FPS invasion game mode. Basically, it's like COD meets Resident Evil. I hear a gurgling sound. I am now very concerned. Nice. Yeah, this game has more than just this mode. It also has a sandbox mode, but we'll get into that later. But this game is pretty fucking beautiful if you ask me. Okay, no more coming this way. Where are you guys shooting? Oh, okay, I see it now.
For America!
Alright, you undead fuckers, come on. I ain't scared of you. You think I'm scared of a little zombies after playing a bit of Resident Evil 2 remake? Hell no. Now the zombie numbers do go up after each round, so once it goes like to the quadruple digits, that's when things are gonna get really bad. For me, anyway. Look how easy they're going down. It's like shooting a sack of potatoes. There we go. I haven't taken any damage yet. I don't know if I should be scared or happy. Also, where the fuck is the airdrop at? Airdrop? Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's over there. Once you see the red cross, that's when you know the airdrop's coming. Oh, fuck you! No! I didn't take damage from that fall, so that's good. I need to get there ASAP, though. Right there. Damn it. Okay, this way. Starting to remember where to go.
Tommy fires 700 freedoms per minute.
Alright, so what I like to do is I like to separate the runners from the rest. See, makes them a bigger target. But right now, we gotta deal with these guys. Alright, now we run. There we go. Alright, we need to kill these fuckers. I know I'm calling them fuckers a lot, but that's what they are, chat. Zombies are just undead fuckers. Hey! Back the fuck up! I said back the fuck up! There we go. Hey, what'd I just say? None of that. Now the zombies do reproduce, so you gotta keep an eye on that in case any of them go their numbers up. I think they do that as like a desperation tactic. Alright, we have 2 more, and I don't know where they're at. Okay, we have 1 more, and I don't know where he's at. Up there? Hold on.
Attack! This Tommy
Oh, we're in
fires
round-
700 freedoms per minute.
They killed him. Okay, so now we're in round 4. The double digit rounds are gonna be bad because I feel that's when the quadruple digits of zombies remaining comes in. So now I gotta go all the way the fuck over there. It's doable though, don't get me wrong. Got my lucky shotgun out, just in case, you know, cause you never know. Don't run into the trees, Jesse. That's very counterintuitive. Alright, I need to go over there and get myself some nice healies. That's nice.
Freedoms.
Sorry, you undead fuckers. Oh, shit. Okay, there's a lot of you. This may be a problem for me. Or is it? Nope. Not sure if we have any more runners. We have a shit ton of walkers, though. Okay. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Okay. Hear me out, chat. What if I just spray them like Punisher? There we go.
There's us, and then there's the terrorists.
Let me deal with these guys over there so they're not a problem. There we go. There's some more coming over that way. Go ahead and take care of business. Have you ever watched The Walking Dead? Only one segment of an episode, but no, I've never seen the full show. It's the best. I mean, it's okay, but I wouldn't say it's... Oh shit, these guys caught up to me. So I was saying, it's okay, but I wouldn't call it the best. Alright, you undead bitches. Come on. The best show ever. You gotta watch it all. If I can find it, I'll watch it, alright? Oh shit! Nope. Nice try, motherfucker. We don't have Netflix where where I live, we don't have Netflix. We have it on my TV, we just don't have an account or a subscription to it. These guys sure are going down fast. So spraying them like Punisher does work to some degree. Okay, just gotta go around. Kill these guys. There we go. Oh. Not today, Satan. There we go. Boom! Round 5, baby. Looks like the airdrop's going back over there, which is just fine, because I need to go over there if I'm getting health back. You can't shoot while you're running, you can only shoot while you're walking.
For America!
You playing with a controller? No, Slime, I play on mouse and keyboard. I think you should know that by now, Slime. I play games like this with mouse and keyboard. I even play Fortnite in F13 with mouse and keyboard. Wow, that's comp. That's hard to do. Well, it's not hard if you have like over a year of experience. It may sound hard at first, but once you've been playing for like a year or two like I have, then it's fine. It's easy. Ah, shit. Back the fuck up.
This Tommy fires 700 freedoms per minute.
I play everything with controller, even Resurrected. See, games like games like Friday the 13th are harder on controller because they don't give you the prompt for the slutter thing on controller. At least not that I know of. Hey, back the fuck up. Okay, I'm dead. Or am I? There is one game I will prefer playing on controller though for this thing, and that's LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Ah, shit. Alright. Come on. Doesn't this game get repetitive? I mean, it can, but once you kill them all, the numbers just go up and up. So in a sense, yes, but in another sense, no, because it gives you a challenge. Okay, I'm dead. Well, I didn't see the guys behind me, so that was my fault. But honestly, it's for the best, because we've been doing this for almost half an hour. I didn't even see those guys behind me, so... Real quick, I just want to get a good look at the map. Okay, see airdrops going here. The airdrop is random, by the way, chat. It can land anywhere. Like, it can land here. It can land here. It can land here. And it can land all the way the fuck over here. Or actually, not over there. Right here is where it'll land also. I just got the areas mixed up because they look so similar. But yeah. 4 random spots that I've shown the airdrop will land at. And you literally have to run everywhere to get to them. But yeah, once you boot it up and once you start right here. However, you do not want to go in here, because once you get in here, you're screwed. Like, you can't come back out. So literally your only way out is to reset the game or just surrender yourself to death to the zombies, because they can follow you in here. Okay, so now that's 30 minutes. We've been doing this because I gave you guys a virtual tour of this map. I figured we'd get the last 2 minutes if I did a virtual tour. Alright, so now we're going into sandbox mode. And for this, I'm going to do the command. There. And there. Perfect. Alright, chat. We're going back into it now. I think as channel broadcaster, I'll have the first pick. But it's gonna be executive choices for the first pick. There we go. Perfect. Now we'll do 750 each. And for the there we go. Now for the Spartans, we're gonna make them hold position, while the Romans and the Persians, not the Romans. Can't even talk. So yeah, we'll have the heavy knights and the Persians attack, while the Spartans hold position. There's 750 each, so once I open Spotify, we'll get ready. It's gonna make sense in a minute while I open Spotify. Not sure I like the... There we go. The game was doing the thing again. So I don't know if it's the game slowing down and glitching out or... You know, it's fine. Alright. There we go. Alright, chat, we're ready. Now, as always, we're like Marvel's The Watcher from What If. Our oath is to never intervene. We only watch as it plays out. So even if it looks like one team is winning, we cannot intervene to help the other team win. That would go against our oath. Our Watcher oath. I've actually seen What If on Disney+. What If was a really good show. Alright, chat, there's our Persians. Let me get ready. Also, let me do the thing. There we go. The song's actually by Peyton Parrish, but Miracle of Sound was a featured artist, is why I did that command. Alright, chat, who's gonna win? The Knights, the Spartans, or the Persians? Fight, my children! Fight to the death! This is gonna be a three-way clash. I love it. Alright, chat. Comment who you think is gonna win this. The Persians, the Spartans, or the Knights. Oh, there's the clash. The song is actually perfect for this moment. This is actually fucking epic. I love it. Spartans are really holding their own, I'll say that right now. Alright, Spartans, you might be winning, so you got this. This is Sparta! How many of y'all remember that from like 300? I think that's from 300. It could also be from Gladiator. What the hell? Game. Oh, there we go.
At Sonic, we've unleashed the pickle with our Big Dill Meal, a Sonic smasher with Brillo's pickles and Dilly Ranch.
I don't care about Sonic's Pickles and Dilly Ranch. Also, chat, you guys have an ad break. Don't worry, it's a minute and a half. Minute and a half ad break every hour. Well, every half hour, not every hour. If any of you voted for the Spartans, you are absolutely correct. The Spartans won. I feel bad for the Persians and the Knights, though. What do you guys think? Another battle? Because I think another one would be fantastic. Alright, let's get some knights versus some orcs. And we'll do... Alright, I'm gonna let you guys pick this one. How many each? It can be an even number, it can be odd versus even, it can be both odd numbers. Literally any numbers you want, as long as it's within the 10,000 limit. Okay, looks like I'm making executive choices again. Fly, get out of here. Alright. How about this, guys? How does 666 work for both teams? I mean, they're both even. They're evened out, and it's below the limit, so... Does 666 work, or should we add more? I mean, I didn't hear a no, so... Let me turn on the C mode, because the cinematic mode makes it look beautiful. Now, C mode in this game is cool. You'll understand in a minute.
I've got snails and some cuts on me day.
Now, chat, it may sound like the knight said a slur. He actually said knickers, meaning underwear in Ireland. Here, I'll type it so you understand it better. There we go. So the knight literally said he had snails in his underwear. It may sound like he said a slur, but I just put in the chat what he said and what it means in another country. Chat, who do you think's gonna win this? The knights or the orcs? I mean, the orcs have that blade, but the knights have something the orcs don't. A shield. Granted, the orcs do have thicker skin than the knights, but still, no shield equals no defense. The orcs, though, like I said, have a thicker skin on them. And thicker skin actually works, especially if you're an animal like an elephant, hippo, rhino. Even whales have pretty thick skin. They're starting to form an S. This is kind of like watching ants fight over food. I just found out that ants are brutal. Like, if one ant is injured, the other ants will literally rip its arms off. Not just its arms, all its legs. So yeah, ants are brutal. They don't care. It would seem that the knights are winning. Chat, he's saying he's got snails inside his underwear. It sounds like a slur, but I promise you he's not saying a slur. Nice job, guys. Nice job. You've truly proved your honor. Let's go ahead and clear that. There we go. All right, guys. Let's do another battle. This one's gonna be Star Wars themed. How does 500 v 500 sound? Because I think it sounds good, guys. What do you think? Unless someone wants to pick numbers. I guess no one wants to pick numbers. Fly, get out of here. This annoying ass fly keeps trying to perch on my PC screen. There we go. Alright, chat, let's see who wins this one. I have a feeling I know who. This is Dollar Store Star Wars. I kinda wanna see what they do. Now chat, if you listen closely, once the Tornado Troopers die, they emit like the Wilhelm scream. It's like they stocked it from Star Wars for this game. Listen, chat, there it is. Laser Knights win. Surprised none of them died. Let's make this next one really fucking crazy. We're gonna use custom troops you can make. Alright, chat. We got archers that fire arrows so that... Alright, chat. We got archers that piss out arrows at Mach 10 versus superpower drug-induced laser penguins. Will the super gwins win? You bet your ass they will. Actually, let's go ahead and turn that up a little bit. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, chat, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Go! Look how fast the penguins move. That's the drugs in their system. Drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? Don't do it, okay? Okay. Super Gwins win again, as always. These things always seem to win, and I like it. Now, there is mods to this game. One of their newest ones was this Godzilla mod. They also added Freddy, although the profile pic looks like a Freddy mug. And I assume it means Freddy as in Freddy Fazbear. Fresh bread. Some kind of bread. We call it boluo bao. Okay. I still have this one though. This mod, I mean. Someone actually added Venom to the game. Yes, chat, this mod does have mod. Before you ask, chat, yes, this game does have mods. Forgot they put Predator in this game. The Spinosaurus does look bigger than a T-Rex, I will say that. I'm waiting for the day someone makes like a I'm waiting for the day someone makes a King Kong mod to this game, so that way they can, like, reenact Godzilla versus Kong. That would be amazing if whoever made the Godzilla mod made a Kong mod as well. Alright, chat. We are going to... Well, actually, hold on. I need to update my Steam. Because, like I said, I got a new game, so I need to update it. Copy. There we go. Now we see. We will see if it made any changes. If it did, we'll know. It did indeed make changes, because it added Firewatch. Nice. Chat, comment if you want to see me play Firewatch after I finish Resident Evil 2 Remake. Because Firewatch looks like a really good game. I've seen gameplay of it on YouTube, but I've never played it myself. Alright, back to the game. I do need to see what's going on in Discord, though. Okay, just some noties. No big deal. There we go. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's do another battle. This one I feel would be more accurate. How many do we want each? 500? Less? More? Just remember, I'm giving y'all the options, but I only make executive choices when no one picks. Again, we have no takers, but that's okay. There we go. I'm curious to see how the footmen will hold up against knights. Alright. Let's see how well this plays out. I love how the knights have capes. Real quick, chat, I love how the knights have capes, but the footmen don't. The footmen and the knights do have the footmen and the knights do have the same kind of shields, though. So shield-wise, they might be evenly matched. Sword-wise, though, the knight's swords are just a little bigger. Or maybe they're the same, I don't know. I don't really look into too much detail in this game. But yeah, footmen versus knights. Who's gonna win this? All footmen really are just knights without the armor. And look at the colors. Some of them are red, some of them are blue, some of them are yellow, and some of them are green, with orange checker marks on the top. Orange checker marks, always good. Also, chat, we just reached an hour. And you guys have an ad break starting soon. Better make this quick then. Thank you, past Jesse, for playing that. Future Jesse's gonna watch this later. Or anyone watching this later in the future, because it'll be going to YouTube on my second channel, not my main channel. Also, it would seem that the ad break is starting. The ad break has indeed started. And the Knights won, which is pretty obvious, considering the Knights had like bigger swords than the Footmen. Alright, chat. We're inching up to the main event of the day, which is also our final battle before I end stream. You guys ready? Fly, get out of here. I'm about to go get ready to call Fly Swatter for your ass. Alright, Chuck's just gonna hold position while the zombies march slowly to him. How many zombies do we want, chat? The answer is all of the zombies. 9,500 of them. That way it simulates a horde. I can sense the game's sadness. The game's like, God, why did you hit the start battle button? C mode is on, as always. Once cinematic mode is on, that's when you know. Chuck's just gonna chill right fucking here. And I am going to do a self-redeem. There we go. Bottoms up. Let's watch this battle together. Who on earth is Big Man WUK? Should I know this person? Hold on. While the battle goes on, you guys just watch. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. I did not recognize Big Man, so I'm going to have to... Oh. Okay, that's just the zombies. Like, their perspective cutting away. Also, I gotta fix up stream elements. Hold on. Now to fix it, I'm going to need to... we go. There. There we go. Save that. So now, we refreshed the overlay in OBS. Never mind, it fixed itself when I went to go into OBS. You know what? This works just as well. As long as it works, it works. I'm not even gonna question it. Never question it if it works, chat. That's the first rule. There we go. I almost exited out of OBS, and that would have been bad, because that would mean stream would end there. The zombies sure are taking their time getting to Chuck, but that's alright. Chuck's still gonna kick their asses, even if the zombies take their sweet time getting to him. Anyway, bottoms up. Now that I've fixed OBS and stream elements, good stuff. Good stuff. Sounds like Chuck's already getting busy with the butt kicking. He is indeed getting busy, because we're about to see the bloody bullseye, as always. I should mention, zombies don't care about their dead. Even if they climb over their dead like a mountain, they don't care. All they care about is eating. But the zombie death does get pretty satisfying and ridiculous real quick. Like the way Chuck yeets them into oblivion and they die on impact. Fucking and fantastic. This is what would happen if you met... This is what would happen if you essentially put 100 men against a gorilla. The zombies are the 100 men, and Chuck Norris is the gorilla. This is also essentially what would happen if Walker Texas Ranger and The Walking Dead crossed over, which I would be super excited to see happen. Come on, chat. Tell me you wouldn't pay money to see Come on, chat. Tell me you wouldn't pay money to see The Walking Dead mixed with Walker Texas Ranger. I almost just said quawking by accident, but then I realized, wait, birds quawk. I'm not a bird. Quawking is basically squawking, but without the S, you know? Someone should make that a term, actually, in the dictionary. We're about to see the bloody bullseye, and it's gonna be so fucking beautiful. While that's going, I'm gonna check YouTube. No votes yet. That's alright. It takes time in order to get votes in. There we go. Got my first vote in, even if it was on my alt account. Or not my alt account, my VOD channel. Chuck still kicking zombie ass? Sure sounds like it. How many zombies did Chuck kill? Since it's in cinematic mode, it can't tell me, so... And honestly, that's probably for the best. But I would say Chuck's killed over 1,000 of them by now. Look at the zombies as they climb over their dead. They're like, food, I don't think the zombies care that their brethren are getting yeeted to oblivion. The ones walking to Chuck, I mean. Also, that is a lot of blood. But that's why it's called the Bloody Bullseye. It's literally a bullseye made out of blood. Do we have any votes on who's gonna win this? I mean, we all know who's gonna win, but still, I want you guys' votes too. Zombies really are just undead fuckers. And undead bitches. Also, look at the piles of zombie bodies. That's when you know the deaths start getting ridiculous. Nice job, Chuck. Yeah! Just imagine this. It's the zombie apocalypse. The zombies walk up to Chuck, they see him, and he's like, "I'm coming for you." And look at all the bodies. They're like stockpiled. See it, chat? And now if we go to the sky, we can see the bloody bullseye, as I intended. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now that was nice, that we all got to see that. And it's tradition, we always end it this way on every Tuesday. Alright, so we're just gonna end it here. That game's fucking beautiful, chat. If you have a chance, please try it out. I'm sure you'll get as much fun out of it as I do. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and read out to someone. I'm gonna create the roulette wheel. Alright, Raw is one of them. One more. There we go. Alright, chat, I've made our roulette wheel. Now you guys get to see it. Look at it, chat. The glorious roulette wheel. In all its glory. Wouldn't be a roulette wheel if we didn't have names on it, though. It's a good thing I thought ahead when I did that. Alright, chat, let's see who the wheel's gonna pick. Looks like the wheel has spoken, chat. We're raiding out to Trash Panda. Good job, wheel. You didn't betray me for once. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and launch the raid now. If you're joining the raid, please copy and paste the raid message I'm about to type. I just gotta... There we go. There's our raid. Now, like I said, if y'all are joining for the raid, please copy and paste this raid message. There we go. Now, how many of you got it copied? Alright, so I'll see you all tomorrow for some Among Us with Friends. So, till tomorrow, behave yourselves, stay safe out there, and have yourselves a good one. Bye, guys! Take it away, JonTron. Give us that beautiful outro.
And holy shit! We'll always love you. I can't believe you did this to me, God damn it! How could you do this to me?
Bye, guys.